Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsey Ellis from SPS back in the building. Another SPS Monday Motivation. Hey, we got another great day, great week to get things going. And what is today's topic? We can't have forever. Oh, my heart is a little low, but I'm asking for strength. I lost my great friend and mentor and father figure, Mr. Ernest L. McCoy. I shared something like this on social media a few days ago when I got the news. He's been a great inspiration to me, so many other countless young people over the years. And on Friday, we'll be laying him to rest in Detroit, and I'll be part of the program. And I'm looking to have words that can be proper for a send off for him. But it just makes me think about we can't have forever. When I got the news that he passed, I dropped my phone and I was at a basketball game, and I made the decision to stay there and finish the game and finish the interviews and finish the job, as he would often say. But it just made me think that although he was getting up in age, I just never had a thought that he'd be gone. And maybe we think that way about so many things, and we have to remind ourselves that we cannot have forever. You know, immortality is defined as a state of unending existence. From a biological point of view, it means living forever without encountering any type of ending experience. A few species of fungi and some plant species can live for 1,000 years. Isn't that something? We live for 1,000 years. However, humans live an average of no longer than 72.6 years globally. That's not doesn't matter if you're in the Middle East. That doesn't matter if you're in part of Western culture. So it simply says that we don't have forever. So how does that apply to our daily lives? Not only does it mean we should really appreciate our relationships, but it should mean we should appreciate our opportunities. This weekend, as you guys may have seen on my social media, it's covering a lot of regional championship games. Went down and covered River Rouge versus King. Was right there in the end zone when I saw King defeat River Rouge, I believe, in the second overtime, and overtime that is. And just to see the two experiences, the two emotions, the one King group running off the field celebrating, and then the River Rouge group dropping their head. Now, King's going to go on and play in the semifinal and hopefully in the final to represent for the city of Detroit and repeat the third time as state champions. However, River Rouge, their career has ended for some. Nick Marsh, All-American, committed to Michigan State. So I just want to say that it's so important that we recognize whether we're athletes, whether we're adults, that we cannot have forever. Who I got in the building? Got my purse. William Lyons. What's up? Shout out to all the brothers who just came into Alpha, particularly Kevin Bell, my cable toe from the Masonic Order Redeemer 53 PHA. Purse, we got some new folks coming into the brotherhood, huh, for A4A. I appreciate you and your leadership. We can't have forever, Purse. We have to make the best of the opportunities that we have. So from a sports standpoint, today is November 13th, which is the official first day of practice. And as not to roll to the Final Four field, which I'm going to partake in a couple weeks, but I'll be over at some schools today. I'll be over at Brother Rice, Rick Palmer, the coach over there. Shout out to him and the players doing a preview. And I want to thank my Henry Ford brother, Larry Moore of North Brothers 4 for sponsoring today's event over there. Shout out to North Brothers 4 and Larry supporting everything that's going on. On Wednesday, we're going to be over at Renaissance High School. Shout out to the Phoenix. Shout out to Coach Wood. And shout out to Coach John D. White as well. Looking forward to talking to them and the players. And then the following week, I'll be here in East Lansing, right up the road from my home, going to check out the coach and what they have going on with all the staff and the players over there. And finally, on Wednesday, going over to Sexton High School as well to talk to those guys. Shout out to the teams and whatnot. So what I'm saying is, as we wrap up football and get ready for basketball, as players and athletes, you can't have forever. You got to give it your all, whether it's a new opportunity, whether it's a business, whatever it may be. Got my brother Kevin Marshall as well. Good morning, my brother. He knows too well as a basketball coach, a former football coach. You can't have forever. So we are trying to let these individuals know you got to take advantage of the moment. Football is a game of interest for a reason. My brother Willie Lyons says, congratulations to you and your show. I appreciate that, man. Hard work don't stop. And I think, to your point, Will, it's about recognizing that we don't have forever, man. You got to make the best of it. Sometimes that's going to require us to step out on faith with a new opportunity. Shout out to Kevin Marshall. He's done a great thing with his show and his brand as well. But we do not have forever. We don't have forever in a relationship with people. We don't have forever for opportunities to just sit and wait. Sometimes you have to act on that. We get so caught up in this pontification and wanting to say, well, I want it to be perfect. I want it to be right. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business opportunity, or whether it's just your dealings. We do not have forever. So we want to make the most of it. My heart has been heavy, but I feel purpose driven for what I need to do to represent for the people that have been important in my life, like Ernest McCoy. He was right there with me and counseled me when I became youth governor of the state of Michigan. That's right, this is the old school 1993 yearbook from Henry Ford. That's him right there. He was so happy. And the things that went down, they tried to, steal the election. We had to work some backdoor things and make sure everything was right. And here he is, a close up, happy for me. And that's a young 16-year-old Lindsey Huddleston at the time. Grateful for the opportunity, but I will miss him, but he will live on through my actions and the actions of so many others. But again, folks, we can't have forever. So take advantage of the moment now. Be genuine now. Be sincere now. Be open now. Be committed to what is important to you now because we can't have forever. So with that being said, I want to wish you guys the best on this Monday. I want you to be able to go on and have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, have a great life. We're like mid-November, right? About 6 weeks to the end of 2023 and starting 2024. Can you believe it? What happens? Time keeps moving. Things keep going. And unfortunately, just as we have people who will enter our lives, we have people who will leave our lives, whether it's that in the transition sense, transition on to the afterlife, or just in relationships. We can't have forever. So make the most of right now. Make the most of what you're doing. Be happy. Be at peace. And lastly, I just saw this morning on social media. I thought it was really good. Money is not the highest achievement. Because as many of you know, if someone said, I'll give you $1 million today, but you have to lose your loved one, or you have to be gone tomorrow, you wouldn't want it. $1 million a day, you have to lose a loved one, you wouldn't want it. $1 million a day, you have to be unhealthy for the rest of your life in a bad way, you wouldn't want it. So let's not make money the object. Let's make purpose. Purpose in the relationships. Purpose in the experience that we have. Let those be the things because we cannot have forever. So with that, Ezra Bell says, what's up? Step out on faith indeed. You're absolutely right. And Kevin Marshall gives me the amen. That's it. Strong brothers out here saying good things. And then Kevin also says, good luck with the kids today and the coaches for doing God's work. They are doing God's work. Spending all that time in the lab with these young men and all that time on the field making an impact. And again, speaking of doing God's work, Ernest McCoy, he wasn't on the football field or on the basketball court, but we were at room 100 in Henry Ford High School. And he was giving us game all day long, things that just work to this day. And that's what you great coaches and leaders do. William Lyons and the men that you impact coming through Alpha Phi Alpha, Ezra Bell and all the great work you do in the greater Kalamazoo community, Kevin Marshall and what you mean to the community in Saginaw. So many great men doing great things. And I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the unique relationship I have with all you guys, and thanks for your support. So with that being said, Lindsey Hudson with SPS, I want you guys to have a great day. I'll see you soon, and thanks for all the love and support. Shout out to Larry Moore and Henry Ford again, too. Appreciate you. Henry Ford alumni, basketball team alumni, as well as being a great sponsor through North Brothers Ford. See you guys soon. Peace.